What's up guys, my name is Fattymcbutrpnts and welcome back to the Ark Ultimate Survival series here on Valguero, where essentially what we're trying to do is beat Ark with one life. That's right, if we're gonna try to beat Ark all the way up until defeating one of the bosses, or actually to be quite honest, I don't know how the Valguero bosses work here, but we're gonna try to beat the bosses with one life, and if we die somewhere throughout this series, then I'm just gonna scrap the whole thing. We're gonna delete the entire save progress, and I'm gonna show you that on camera, and then we're gonna try again. I'm gonna start out from scratch again and try to do it in one life again. So hopefully this doesn't just happen to be like a restart of Ark every single day. But anyways, we're doing pretty good so far. We're here with the second episode of this, and we got plenty of stuff to do today. Today we have some objectives, and those objectives are, first of all, I want to make ourselves up a spyglass. Second, I want to make us a raft. And third, I want to go ahead and create our first starter base. So let's go ahead and start that stuff off right. Last time we were able to make up some bolas, which actually helped us get our parasaur. We crafted up some bolas and some wooden clubs. Actually, you can see those down in my hotbar still. I still have quite a few of those wooden clubs, which I actually don't really need to keep on me right now. So we'll go ahead and throw some of these wooden clubs here in our little storage box here. As you can see, I just made a quick hut and a storage box with like a campfire and some mortar and pestles and stuff like that. So anything I don't really need on me, I'm not going to bring with me right now. What we're going to do is we're going to try to go get some crystals. And as you can see right here, the spyglass will require 2 crystals. It requires crystals, fiber, hide, and wood to be able to craft this bad boy up, and that's really going to help us out with being able to see, you know, dinosaurs from a longer distance, because especially with this playthrough, we're going to have to try to keep our distance a little bit. We also bought a couple of hide pieces of clothing because we had some extra engram points we could use, so I'd like to finish out grabbing some more of those hide pieces of clothing. This one's free, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. Like I mentioned before, I am doing the S+ mod on this to make life a little bit easier here, but we are going to want to go ahead and craft up a large storage box today too. Hopefully I'll be able to get enough engrams to craft up a large storage box and also a wooden raft as well. That would be really nice. Let's go ahead and see. We got some cooked meat here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this fire off and split up my meat and throw some more meat over here so that hopefully some meat spoils in the fire. And we got some meat over here in the mortar and pestle as well. And I'm gonna throw some meat over here. Okay, we got some over here too. That's pretty good. So like I mentioned in the first episode, if you're first starting off and you're having a hard time coming across some spoiled meat to be able to make some narcotics, throw your spoiled meat in several different storage containers. So I'm gonna split this up and see if my parasaur has some in his inventory. Or her inventory, I should say. There we go. Yeah, it does have some, but so it's not that big of a deal. But essentially, the point of that is to spread out your raw meat so that you have 5 spoil timers going off at the same time. So that basically you'll be able to get spoiled meat from 5 different locations as opposed to 1 spoil timer. Here, looking at the wooden raft, we're gonna need some fiber, hide, and wood, so we're definitely gonna need some more hide to be able to craft up some of these things, and looks like we got a level, so that's gonna be nice. We'll probably pump that into health here to start things off, and you know, like I said, it'll grab us some more engram points, which will be good because we'll need to purchase our large storage container and also our raft too. So the crystals that we're gonna need for our little spyglass are up here on this little cliffside here, and we're gonna have to be careful as we make our way up here because essentially this little cliffside marks the in-between point between the right side being the more herbivore, calm animals, and the left side over here kind of being like a little swamp area that seems to be the home to several dangerous animals like those terror birds over there to my left. I'm definitely going to want to avoid those because this parasaur is a very weak parasaur and I have very little protection right now. I just have some cloth clothing. So we are in no means ready to take on a terror bird, and those guys like to hunt in packs. So we definitely would not be able to survive that attack, that is for sure. The crystals we're looking for are just right over there, so hopefully these terror birds take off here pretty soon. Okay, looks like they are moving. Great. Okay, perfect. I'm glad I said that because they're taking off now. So hopefully we'll just be able to sneak around this backside here, because right on the top of this little cliffside here are our crystals that I saw earlier. And okay, we're not very good mountain climbers, guys. Okay, so we're just gonna have to try to be careful here. We'll come over here on this side, and there you go. You can go ahead and see the crystal and the metal that are up here on the mountainside here. And this is going to be a great source of resources here in the future if they keep spawning back here. So hopefully this animation gets over quick. Okay, we'll go ahead and come around here, the backside here. Now, unfortunately, I only have a stone pickaxe and a stone hatchet. And that's not ideal for gathering crystal and metal, but we only need 2. So hopefully out of these piles of crystal here, we'll be able to grab up a couple crystal to make our spyglass. As you can see here, I'm using the stone pickaxe and okay, there we go. I got a crystal, thank God. I only got 1 crystal so far. Okay, we got a second one, great. So at least now, oh my God. Holy crap, he scared the crap out of me. He just snuck up on me. I heard the footsteps, and he seriously scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. Alright. Oh my God, look at all the stone we're getting, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay, yeah, get out of here. Okay, so as you can see, these stone tools are not ideal for gathering crystal, but I am going to stay up here. I'm going to gather some of this crystal, and I'm going to gather some of this metal because, oh great, I'll have to repair it now. Because essentially, you know, the more metal you can get at the beginning, the better off you'll be. Our metal tools obviously are going to require us to have some metal on us. So having some of this metal, having some of this crystal will be great once we make our base and we have like a forge and a smithy and stuff like that. Alright, so we went ahead and we gathered a bunch of crystal from up top there, and we gathered a good amount of metal as well. And as you can see right here, all of that crystal, all of those little crystal clusters that were up there only got us 6 crystal. So that's very disappointing, but at least we had enough to go ahead and make this spyglass. So anyways, we accomplished our mission at the very least. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the spyglass and throw that down here with our tools down here on the hotbar. And while we were out and about on the parasaur, I was able to go through a bunch of bushes and gather up a bunch of narco berries as well. So I'm going to throw those over here in the mortar and pestle. And we got ourselves a good amount of narco berries, which actually makes me kind of want to check our spoiled meat situation. There we go. We got some spoiled meat from that one. Did we get any from here? We did. We got 1 from there. I already threw mine in there. Let's see if our parasaur has any. No spoiled meat from our parasaur, but that's alright. I mean, that's a couple more pieces of spoiled meat than we would have had if we didn't split up our meat. So I'm going to go ahead and just craft up the 5 narcotics that we can, and hopefully that'll come in handy here pretty soon. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's check out to see what we need to. Oh, we got ourselves a level. That's nice. I'm going to go ahead and put that into weight because we will need that when I start the building process to our first actual starter home, not just the little hut that we survived our first night in. And that gave us some points to go ahead and grab the wooden raft and the large storage box as well. And like I said, S+, man, S+ is like a savior on this thing, because I'll be able to make up the storage box, place it on the raft to help us transfer all our items, and then go ahead and use that when we make our house. So anyways, I'm just going ahead and I'm checking to see if there's any other items that I wanted to get for our house. Our house is going to be made mostly out of wood, and I think I already have purchased all the wood items that I need for the house. But one thing that I don't have purchased is I need a stone foundation. And it looks like our stone foundation is down here, level 24. We are not there yet, so obviously all this stuff is blacked out. We can't see it. But I can see that we can go ahead and purchase the smithy and also the refining forge as well. And that pretty much spends our points for right now. I'd like to get those 2 things, the metal pick and the metal hatchet, because those will come in handy. But we're going to have to chill out for right now. I'm sure we'll get those levels by the time it's time to start building. And it looks like it's getting kind of dark outside. So we're going to have to hop to it and see what we need to craft up this raft before nighttime comes. And oh, hide. Okay, I didn't realize that we needed some hide. Alright, wood. We need quite a bit of wood, but wood is the easy part. I didn't realize we needed so much hide, so we're gonna have to go ahead and kill ourselves another animal. So let's see if we can find an unsuspecting victim, shall we? Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure I found ourselves a good Phiomia, level 25 Phiomia right there. I'm gonna go check out to see what level this other one is over here, but I'm pretty sure level 25 is gonna do it. Yeah, level 55. I don't really think it matters what level they are. It's just easier to kill them if they're a lower level, and And if I can kill them faster, then that means I don't have to chase them around as much, and it just saves time and stuff, you know. But this guy, he's like chilling out over here with all these other animals. So I'm gonna try to bola him away from these other animals, and then I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him. All right, there we go. I got him. So like I said, I'm afraid of these other animals coming by and me stabbing them by accident. So I'm gonna have to try to stab this guy to death while keeping an eye on these other dudes, because I can't take on a Stegosaurus right now. I'm just not strong enough. I'm gonna try to aim for these headshots because, believe it or not, headshots actually do make a difference in this game, and hopefully it'll kill him faster. All right, there we go. He's already dead. Sweet. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and grab the hide from this dude, and that'll help us immensely for our raft. Look at all this hide we're getting. Oh yeah, look at all this hide. Oh, those numbers are climbing. I love it. Oh no, our hatchet broke. Crap. Okay, well let's use the pickaxe and see if we can get some more hide from this thing. And we are not getting near as much hide as we were when we were using the hatchet. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind next time we start harvesting an animal for hide. We need a piece of flint to go ahead and repair this stone hatchet. So let's see if we can find ourselves a big boulder to grab a piece of flint off of. And here we go. Here's a couple rocks. We'll just do a couple hits on this thing. There we go. We got ourselves a couple flint right there. Now we can repair our stone hatchet, and let's take care of business. We'll pump that into weight like we did before, because we're going to be building and we need all the help we can get with this. And like I said, oh my god, it is getting a super nighttime. We'll go ahead and harvest some of these trees, and we'll start building our raft, and then we'll set sail in the morning, guys. And by the power of Gray Skull and the magic of editing, it is morning time. And we have our raft right here, and we also had enough wood to craft up our large storage box, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and christen this brand new raft. Let's reveal this bad boy here on the water. There we go. Sweet. Now let's go ahead and place our large storage box up here, preferably somewhere out of the way. So we'll probably place it over, you know what, it might make it hard to see if I put it up there. So we'll place it over here, kind of off to the side here, and leave enough room for our parasaur to be able to sit up here on the raft as well. That looks perfect. And we'll go ahead and throw some of our resources over here into the large storage box, and probably make as much room as possible, because I'm going to be grabbing some stuff from our house as well to throw in here. Just basically, I'll be taking all the necessities with us for our new house, because this little shack has kind of done its job already. What is going on here? Seriously, bro? Bruh. There was no... What? I'm sorry, was I in your way? My god, my house must have been moving too fast for you to get out of the way, huh? Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna grab some more stuff out of here. Probably don't need all this stuff. You know, some of it's probably garbo, but you know what? I might take most of it, because who knows, the seeds and stuff like that might come in handy. The wooden clubs I don't really think I'm gonna need, so I'm gonna leave a couple of them here, because we're actually starting to progress past the need for these wooden clubs. So I'm gonna leave a couple of them here. We're starting to get into trank arrow territory, so we can start knocking animals out with that. Alright, so now that we gathered our resources, let's go ahead and move our parasaur over here to the raft area. That looks about right to me. Hopefully she's not gonna fall off of this bad boy. And we can go ahead and start our way over to our new house. Now, I already kind of had this plotted out. I already kind of knew where I was gonna be moving from for my first initial house. This house in no way means that I'm going to be staying here for the rest of the series, but I just feel like this will be a nice little starter house here where we're going, and I think it's going to be perfect because I'm a big fan of the view. So anyways, as I spawned up here, I noticed that these couple of islands over here really didn't have too much as far as like dinosaurs, so I figured they'd be pretty safe to be starting off on, and especially in a series where we're trying to stay alive as long as freaking possible, it's probably going to be great to try to have some sort of protection around us, even if that protection is just water. But basically, look at this view right here, guys. Look at this freaking view with the mountainside and the trees. We got the snowy mountains and the obelisk in the background. This view is freaking amazing. Even for Ark, I just think that this is super cool. So I chose this little island right over here to be our first base because I kind of wanted to make our house open up to seeing that view every day. I thought it would be very cool to be able to walk out and see that view. And holy crap, oh my god, that's an alpha megalodon. Okay, we're gonna make a hard right, and we're just gonna come over here to this island as fast as humanly possible, because we cannot survive that attack. Oh my god, everything I've worked for would be gone in an instant, probably like 2 seconds. Stay away from my house, buddy. I don't want anything to do with you. Oh my gosh. All right, thank god we got our parasaur on land safe and sound. I just wanted to get him out of the way just in case that alpha megalodon decided to take out our raft for some reason. But look at this view, guys. This is so awesome. Can you imagine just clearing this area out right here, and then just coming out of your house in the morning and seeing this every day? I just think it would be super cool. Even if it is just a freaking video game, I thought it'd be cool to be able to see this every morning when you open up your front door, right? So, as you can see, we got quite a bit of work to do. We're gonna have to clear out some of this stuff. But I figured, you know, we can go ahead and use all this stuff. We can use the wood, we can use the rocks, or the stone, I mean, and just to create all the stuff to build our house. So me and my parasaur friend here are gonna do just that. We're gonna go ahead and gather up a bunch of resources. But now that I think about it, my parasaur does not have a name, and I am really bad about naming stuff. So just seeing that this thing kind of has like a duck face and it's a female, I'm gonna go ahead and name this thing. And since it has a stereotypical duck lips that Instagram girls like to throw up there, we're gonna go ahead and name this dang it, E. I always do the E for some reason. I'm gonna name this thing I can't spell. I'm gonna name it DSL because my parasaur's got some big old DSLs, just like Angelina. Oh man, I should have named it Angelina Jolie. Oh yeah, do you like DSL or do you like Angelina Jolie? Because Angelina Jolie has some DSLs like that too. Is that a good idea? I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and gather up a bunch of resources and then meet you back here. Okay guys, so we did quite a bit of resource gathering. I actually spent quite a bit of time gathering resources from not only this island, but the other island that's like directly behind me, because I didn't want to take away all of the resources off of this island. I wanted to save some of the trees and some of the rocks and stuff like that. But anyways, we did gather up a bunch of resources, and really the only thing that I've done so far is just lay this platform here. And basically it's just a 3x3 platform. There's just 9 wooden foundations here, and essentially all I did is just place it so that I could get the view that I wanted for my house. And that actually took the longest part, is just to have it lined up where I wanted it to have the view. But you can't really see the view right now because it's all freaking foggy. That's all. It's like, it looks like there's I'm in the California fire area or something like that, because it looks like a bunch of like fire smoke going on. It doesn't look like regular fog. But anyways, let me show you what I did. I went ahead and I gathered up a bunch of resources to be able to craft up this thing for you guys right here. It's going to be a super simple build, but it's going to be really quick. You can time me if you want to, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be pretty close to like a 5-minute build, but it's going to look really awesome. So we'll start off with some stone foundations, and all I'm going to do is just go ahead and line this along 3 of the sides, so that we have just wood in the middle and then 1 stone foundation going around surrounding 3 of the sides. The 4th side is just gonna have just like a drop off right there. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab the wooden walls here, and I'll grab the you know what, hang on, I'll grab the wooden door frame and probably the wooden door as well, and we'll do that. So I can only carry a little bit at a time because my weight isn't all the way up there, so these things do tend to be pretty heavy so far. So we'll put, what, oh come on, go the way I want. There we go. All right, so this is gonna be just 2 wooden walls high over here. Actually it's gonna be 2 wooden walls around all the sides actually, but we're gonna have a vaulted ceiling, so we'll do 3 on the bottom on this side, and we'll have 1 sticking up. So we'll do 2 sets of 3 on this back side, just like that, and we'll have the 1 sticking up in the middle for the vaulted ceiling. So let's go ahead and just put our 6 walls over here on this side real quick. Come on, there we go. All right, there we go. That's 6. We'll come around to the front here, and we'll put a wall over here on this side. Oh, come on. There we go. Wall over here, up there, and we'll get our wood door frame, throw that in the middle, and we'll have a wall up here and 1 up top there for the vaulted ceiling once again, and the door we'll throw down here. And there we go. I don't really care which way the door opens, so that's not a big deal. All right, so next up, we'll go ahead and start the ceilings, and we're gonna go with these angled ceilings here, and then we'll probably go with the flat ceilings after that. And we'll go ahead and place our little angled ceiling up here to meet our little vaulted ceiling thing in the middle. Perfect. We are well on our way to an awesome starter house, guys. Check this out. Come on. There we go. Can you see this kind of coming together? I think you can. So we got our flat ceilings here, and I also have some sloped ceilings. Let's see if we can grab those. Hopefully it's not too heavy for us. There we go. All right, so we'll go ahead with the flat ceilings in the middle. There we go. Okay, that sun's kind of making this a little bit tough to see. Oh, wow, that one I couldn't see at all. All right, here we go. And we're going to extend this out a little bit to kind of give us like a little canopy out in the front, like almost like a little outdoor, you know, canopy type of deal. And then we're gonna come in here and do the vaulted ceilings through here. And 1, come on, 2, 3 right here. Come on, there we go. And then we'll come over here and do the same exact thing. Come on, do what I want. Oh, that was it. Hang on, there we go. Man, this building is so finicky in Ark. Come on, Ark. Let's fix some of the things in Ark. Let's do this finally. Come on. It's getting a little ridiculous with the building mechanics here. It's been out for a long time. Can we fix some of these things? Come on. All right. There's 1. There's 2, and 3 on this side. Perfect. We'll come over here and do the same exact thing. You can see this thing kind of coming together now, can't you? That's right. We're gonna do a few more little finishing touches after this. Come on, number 3. There we go. That's all of our sloped ceilings. All right, so next up, we're gonna grab the railings and we're gonna grab the stone pillars. Now, I'm not really too familiar with these S+ stone pillars. I haven't really used them before, but essentially, I think these stone pillars, we'll go ahead and throw the stairs down here. But I think that these stone pillars will take the place of multiple stone pillars. So if you don't have S+ for some reason, then you can go ahead and just use regular old stone pillars and just stack them on top of each other if you're trying to build something similar to this. And come on, go where I want you to. What in the world is going on? Wait a minute. Oh, crap. This is... Alright, this one is way too high. Yep, nope, that's not gonna do. Oh, crap. Okay, so I built the wrong one. Alright, so that one's kind of my mulligan. Alright, we'll just ignore that. We'll go ahead and do the stone, or the wooden railings first. Because, like I said, I'm not really too familiar with these stone pillars on S+. So, if you don't have S+, like I said, you can go ahead and make the stone pillars just regular ones and just stack them on top of each other until they look right. But this build is like super easy, super fast, super easy, and you can build it whether or not you have S+ or not. So we'll just go along the entire house here with these wooden railings. Almost done. Come on. And last one goes right there. All right, perfect. Okay, so sweet. Yeah, look at that, guys. Our place, well, it would have been done already if I would have made the correct pillars. So how long was that? Just a few minutes? I mean, that's pretty cool. So let's see. Do we have enough to make the actual correct pillars? Hopefully we do. But as you can see, this build does not take that long at all, and it's pretty freaking nice, I think, in my opinion. Stone pillars, stone pillars. Let's see, this is the large one. That's the one I made. All right, so I needed the medium one. The medium ones are 3 pillars high. So like I said, if you just wanted to stack 3 pillars on top of each other, that would be perfectly fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of some of those things I don't need. And then place the correct pillars outside of the house. Shall we? Let's go ahead and try... Oh God, where is it? There we go. Okay. Oh, the building mechanics in Ark, man. You gotta love it, right? All right, so here we go. I kind of want these close to the edges of these ceilings, just so I have quite a bit of space in the middle. That looks perfectly fine right about there. And so that I have, you know, some room in the middle in case I wanted to bring a dino in here or something like that. Right up to the door, like an ankylo, hopefully. I get an ankylo here pretty soon. And we load him up with like metal and stuff, and I can bring him right up to the door if I leave this open in the middle. So if I can line this up right, that would be cool. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a clipping thing going on, but no big deal. I can live with it. I'm not a perfectionist by any means, and the building mechanics in Arks is just kind of finicky. So I'm fine with it. I've learned to live with it by now. You know what I mean? So anyways, let's show you exactly why I built right here. Woke up in the morning, got my morning stimulant, and look at this view. This is freaking cool, man. I just can't get over it. I would love to live in a place like this in real life, man. Just out in the woods with an awesome view like that. I just think that would be super cool. But anyways, guys, yeah, let me know what you guys think of this build. I think it's pretty freaking cool. It was obviously a pretty fast build as long as you can get the materials made up. You know, the building aspect of it doesn't take long at all, and it's a freaking amazing little cabin. So one thing I wanted to show you guys at the end of the episodes, if I can remember, I wanted to show you guys this screen right here, because the day, it shows you how many days that your survivor's been alive, and my character's been alive for 5 days. So keep me honest in the comments down below. I probably will forget to do it eventually. It's not going to be intentional, I assure you. I just have a really bad memory. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys what was going on at the end of each episode so that you know I'm being honest. Anyways, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys thought about the new base build. And as always, I am Fattymcbutrpnts, and I will see you guys next time.